fucking Wonder Woman car? Oh, exhaust pipes. Thought that was a Wonder Woman logo. I'm like, what the fuck? Since when did Wonder Woman drive a fucking Hot Wheels car? Come on, keep your hand. Say come up and do it again. Send it come up and knock on the door. Oh God. This Maxima in front of me is going like 0.8 miles per hour, and they have been for the last couple blocks. I just want to do my speed run. I haven't ridden my bike in about like 3 days, man. That's one tacky Hummer, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, the closest thing to a drag strip, the Van Sinderen gutter. Although I think there's work going on right now. Fuck. God damn it. Well, that might be a dub. Woo! Slide. I could disobey the law and just go through that bitch. Well, actually, I want to say one thing about the last video. I appreciate the overwhelming support for it. It's a very, very touchy subject on both sides, so I'm glad that it was basically 100% positive received. Everybody was really cool with it, so that actually was a big relief, because I was actually going kind of back and forth on the whole topic. Like, is this a topic that I should really dive into? Because, you know, I have opinions from both sides. I didn't want to like cause a divide and shit, but I think people were really good sports about it. So thank you for that. But at the end of the video, I spoke about the fact that my bike had an oil leak, and how I couldn't ride for like a good it was a long fucking time. It was fucking torture. Let's go to Brownsville. Fuck it. I had to replace a gasket, and then I also had to give a temporary fix to my fucking oil drain plug. So I did that, and now the bike is still kind of leaking, but it's leaking very, very slow. And I'm setting off car alarms. Fuck you! Fuck you, city! You can't catch me, coppers! Oh my God. Yo, the way that torque just kicked in! Now the cop is gonna pull up behind me. Actually, no, 3 cops are gonna pull up from both sides of the streets, and one is gonna come up behind me and turn my bike off. She kinda has a nice ass for a white chick. One thing I like about V-twins is that, like, when you don't have you're not in the right gear, but you still fucking peg the throttle, and then it makes that blah sound. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're not really going anywhere, but the engine still sounds like a fucking demon, just like. So then I did that, and now the bike is rideable again. But then, guess what? My fucking kickstand breaks. Still hanging on by like a little thread. Now listen. This is the current status of the kickstand. I don't know if you can see that. Shit is like actually snapped in half. Pretty much killed any chance of me riding anywhere. So what I had to do was I had to put the bike on the rear stand when I'm at home. So, but the kickstand is coming today, just in time for tomorrow, Halloween. So yeah, right now I'm just literally riding nowhere. I can't get off the bike, obviously. I can't park the bike, so I'm literally just stuck on the bike. And I have no goals because I'm off today, so I was like, I might as well just ride around and knock something out. We're gonna fucking cut off this Nissan. The lights ever turn green. Let me get to the fucking main topic already, right? Are 125cc bikes any good, or are they useless? No, they're not useless. TLDR, they're not useless. In fact, if I'm being honest, I would love to have a small bike right now. I'm gonna expand the CCs from, like, you know, 100 CCs to like 175, 200, all that type of stuff. Not quite getting into the 250s, but like, you know, mini bikes, or like small displacement city bikes, shit like that. There's these guys out in the Netherlands. Their channel is called Sidecab. You should check them out. They've supported me for a long fucking time, and vice versa. They haven't grown as much as I have, but they're starting to move into more motorcycle videos as opposed to video games and skits and stuff like that. You know, they're just starting to get into it. They're riding the 125 Duke, and so they're just starting to get into that that bike life. So So, you know, if you think you're interested in seeing the viewpoint of a motorcyclist in Europe, the Netherlands, then you could check their channel out. But are 125s any good? I guess that really just depends on where you are. Personally, I say any bike is good, no matter what. But to say whether or not they're actually useful, then it depends on where you are. Because I've searched Craigslist for, like, you know, small bikes. I went into a dealership, I saw a Kawasaki Z125, and I was like, I would love to have that thing. And then on Craigslist, I see a lot of small, like, vintage bikes that I would love to have, you know, Kawasaki KE 100s, but they used to make like hundreds and like 150s and 125s and shit, but they kind of stopped. Where the fuck are we? I have no idea where we are. This is, okay, I know where we are. Yeah, yep. The fuck you looking at? See, like, around the city, honestly, I only really do 40 and under. Like, I might hit like 60 every now and then, but you know, that might not be legal where I'm at, because I barely ever hit the highway, to be honest. If you ask my honest opinion, the ideal situation is to have a 125 in conjunction with a big bike, so you have that ability to choose, you know what I'm saying? Granted, in the city you could get away with having a 125 because, again, the city speed limit is 25 unless posted otherwise. But yeah, man, like, to have a Grom only might suck when it's time to, like, have fun in terms of riding with other people, because if your friends all got leader bikes, 600s, you know, big dirt bikes, all that type of shit, you ain't gonna really keep up, and you're gonna kind of drag everybody behind to, like, you know, keep an eye on you and stuff like that. Then there's times where the fact that there's so many things on the road and you're even smaller than a normal bike, which people tend not to see, so you're gonna have to make that shit kind of loud too. What the fuck? I'm telling you right now, like, if this bike does not explode or doesn't get stolen by a fucking crackman, if it remains in my garage, I would not get a big bike alongside of it. I would get a small bike, something light, nimble, all that kind of stuff. My verdict is basically, if you live in a dense, super dense city area like I do, then are 125cc's useless? Hell the fuck no. Hells no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah.
Not only are they useful because you won't be hitting any high speed limit roads that often, I say it's even better to have it as a second bike. You know, waste gas, you get to save money on gas and all that. And then you have a bike that you could just kind of thrash and you don't care about. Like, you know what they say, right? It's fun, it's more fun to drive a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. It's like, if I fucking peg this bike, look. Already breaking the speed limit. That was not full throttle, and that was only one gear. If I shift through the gears, I'm going to jail. Not to mention that was a bit loud, and need to watch for cops behind me now. That's a nice sound though. Nah, we gotta peg it here. But yo, I don't want this video to drag on too long, and I also don't want to waste gas like this because I'm really going nowhere, and this bike fucking eats gas. So yeah, thank you for fucking checking out the fucking video. If you haven't liked, commented, or subscribed yet, and you're still watching my fucking videos, you better fucking do it now. If you don't, I'll come over there and fucking break your fucking knees. You understand? So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and see you on the next one.